Three students in Real were reported to the police and threatened with an expulsion after voicing their opinions on alleged practice of illegal logging and selling theses by the university. Though the decision to expel them were overturned, the incident has left the students traumatized, making them reluctant to speak publicly again. Phew. Imagine being one of those students. If students and younger generations are hesitant, even afraid to express their opinions, then what will happen to the future of our nation? Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam sejahtera, Om Swastiastu, Namo Buddhaya, Salam Kebajikan. First of all, I say thanks to God. Because of Him, we are able to attend this competition. Second, I would like to thank to the honorable judges for giving me an opportunity in this event. I am Gabriel Alfons Emerson Biring, student of Pangudi Luhur Senior High School, and in this opportunity, I will talk to you about the freedom of speech that brings the resilient Indonesia towards a good Indonesia 2045. So, are we truly free to express our opinions now? As I mentioned in the beginning of my speech, three students who thought they were free had a specific purpose in expressing their opinions publicly. They were then threatened to ultimately released. Imagine a world. What if everyone had to think and speak the same way? Were actions taken against these students wrong? They were intimidated and continued their studies in fear, right? Now let's look deeper. Freedom of speech can have a far-reaching impacts, both positive or negative, depending on what we convey. The freedom of speech is the freedom to express opinions, beliefs, and ideas without the fear of censorship or retaliation. This includes the right to ask questions and debate. This freedom is not only for adults, but for everyone, including us, the young generation. So, why is the freedom of speech so important? I can speak for everyone in this forum, so let me tell you why the freedom of speech is leading the Indonesia towards a good Indonesia in 2045. First, to discover the truth. When ideas openly discussed and challenged, many ideas emerge and flawed ideas can also reveal. This open discussion helps us to learn and make better decisions. Second, the freedom of speech is essential to a healthy democracy. Citizens can hold their leaders accountable and discuss important issues, voice their concerns, and participate on shaping the country's future. Finally, the freedom of speech fosters creativity and innovation. When people feel safe expressing unique or unconventional ideas, new solutions are more likely to lead to breakthroughs. However, it's also important that we remember that freedom of speech comes with responsibility. Freedom of speech does not give us the right to harm others, spread misinformation, or incite violence. Our words have power and we must use that power wisely. We must also be willing to listen to different opinions, even when we disagree. Because true freedom of speech includes the freedom to listen and consider. We don't need intimidation. We need the courage to speak the truth. We need the freedom of speech and expression. So today, I don't just speak about the freedom of speech, but invite the younger generation to bring the Indonesia towards a good Indonesia in the next 2045. I believe the responsible freedom of expression alongside with experts of Indonesia, we are able to find every solution in every problem. Happy 18th Independence Day, Indonesia. May freedom and expression brings greater sovereignty and prosperity. May Indonesia be more resilient towards a good Indonesia in the next 2045. Thank you.